Our next story is about determination. It's about willpower. It's about a modern-day warrior who fought against all odds, stood the test of time, and climbed Mount Everest. Meet Hari Budha Magar, a veteran Gorkha soldier who has made history by climbing Mount Everest, the very mountain peak which is the tallest in the world. Budha Magar became the first double above-the-knee amputee to climb Mount Everest. Climbing Mount Everest is, of course, said to be implausible. The mere thought of attempting to climb it takes courage. It takes years of training to climb this mountain peak. And despite that, not many people are able to do it. But here is this man who lost both his legs in a war in Afghanistan, and he made mountaineering history by reaching the summit of Mount Everest. Budha Magar lost his legs in 2010. This was in a war explosion in Afghanistan, and following this, he slipped into depression and battled alcoholism. In fact, he thought that his life was finished. He even tried to kill himself a couple of times. But then he decided to take control of his life, fight this battle, and make the most out of his life. He thought of the unthinkable. He thought of climbing Mount Everest. However, just when he thought that his amputated legs were the only challenge to his Everest dreams, a government regulation posed to be a bigger challenge. What was this regulation about? It was a regulation that banned blind, double amputee and solo climbers from climbing mountains. And the list of mountains included Mount Everest. This regulation was introduced to reduce the number of climbers dying on the peak. It came into effect from 2017. But what happened next compelled the Supreme Court to change its order. A petition was filed against the ban. It demanded that the ban should be uplifted. It demanded equal rights. The decision was reversed in 2018, paving the way for Budha Magar to make history. Magar started the climb on the 17th of April, and 13 years since he lost his legs in an explosion in Afghanistan, with only one motive in mind: to change the perception of disability around the world. He battled rough weather. There were sleepless nights, situations where he gasped for oxygen, only to be able to motivate people with special needs. His endeavor was to remind the world that with the right mindset, anything is possible, and with strong willpower, one can climb their own mountains. They say these mountains that you are carrying, you were only supposed to climb, and Hari Budha Magar's story is perhaps a reminder of the same. His story is our #Monday motivation for tonight. WION now available in your country. Download the app now. Get all the updates on the move.